What happens when you make a car combat game centered around the Motorstorms boost system and modify it to not only act as a form of speed, but as a way to wreck other competitors? You get the game Fireburst. Developed by Xstream and was published by Indie Pub and released on PlayStation 3 in 2010, PC in 2012, Xbox 360 in 2013, this game has pretty much been forgotten. I didn't even know it existed until a couple of days ago, when I bought a game key for it for like $1 off NBIA. So in today's video, we'll see if this game truly deserves to be forgotten. First thing I'd like to talk about is the boost mechanic, which is what the whole game is built around. The boost acts similar to Motorstorm, as you're free to use it as much as you want, but you have to manage its heat level by either letting go of the boost, go through bodies of water, and hitting blue barrels. On the other hand, your heat level can go up by hitting red barrels and being attacked by other people's boost. Boost can also be a form of attack, as you can use it to hit other people's boost and making them blow up. There are a couple of different boost types that can destroy competitors in different ways, like leaving a trail of fire that destroys anyone that runs through it, creating a shockwave that blows up anyone near you when you stop boosting, or creating a fire ram in front of you that blows up anyone you run into. This mechanic is pretty fun and satisfying when you can pull it off. Fireburst is a pretty nice range of tracks, featuring locations such as oil rigs, salt lakes, warehouses, and docks and more. These tracks are fine, nothing bad, but nothing really special. Graphically, the game looks pretty good, like the lighting effects from boosting and blowing up. There are some issues with pop-in and poor texture quality at times though. Cars in Fireburst feature buggies, muscle cars, and trucks. That's cool and all, but all the cars handle and behave pretty much the exact same, besides minor stat changes. Cars feel pretty floaty and grippy, which makes losing control pretty much impossible, making driving pretty easy. Car collisions in this game kinda just remind me of Gary's mod, when the game does not feature any form of vehicle damage, which is kinda disappointing. This game doesn't feature a career, but instead a series of challenges for each character. These challenges can range from being a cakewalk or impossible, relying on you cheesing them to complete them. These challenges feel more like chores rather than adding a fun twist to regular events. With the game featuring lots of its marketing on the characters, it is surprising that there isn't any form of story mode, but maybe that's a good thing, because stories in racing games aren't known for being good, besides some exceptions. The characters in Fireburst are forgettable at best and downright annoying at worst. They are all based on generic characters, archetypes, and stereotypes. My guess is that they were inspired by Punch-Out's characters, but unlike Punch-Out, characters in this game are just straight up annoying and kinda forgettable.
Yeah! Epic fail!
Shut up!
Characters don't shut up, always saying cheesy quips and one-liners that barely make sense and get pretty annoying after 5 minutes. The fact that these voice lines can be heard no matter how far away you are from the other races doesn't help.
This is so much fun!
Shut your fucking mouth! No problem, John. Shut the fuck up, you cunt!
Luckily you can mute these lines in the game settings. My guess for the poor voice acting and lines is that Xstream, the development studio for Fireburst, is a German-based game studio. The game has two different game modes, Race and the Arena Derbies. Races work as you could suspect, but all I can say about the derbies is that they suck. The only way to damage opponents is by using the boost, which is only really designed to be used against opponents who are driving alongside you in races, which is pretty hard to set up in derbies, especially when the area is just randomly driving around aimlessly. The derby arena designs also don't really help, as they are often too small and cramped to allow the player to effectively build enough speed to actually use the boost, making for a pretty average experience. When Fireburst was released, it received mixed reviews. It was mainly described as dull and forgettable, but after playing it, yeah, I would say the same thing. The game can be fun in short bursts, but it's pretty forgettable overall. It's a shame because Fireburst does have a pretty cool idea with the boost gimmick, but the game just kinda falls flat by everything in the game. Physics, AI, game modes, cars, and other stuff is just functional and not really that good. I think this game does have the potential to be good if the mechanics were more polished and fleshed out, but I regress. I would only recommend it when it's on a deep discount and if you have nothing else to play. Well, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and if you have any other games you want me to check out, type them out in the comments below. Hyperbeam out.